Bikram yoga is, on the basic level, a series of 26 postures. It includes 2 breathing exercises, and it's what makes it a little bit different than other styles of yoga. It's performed in a hot room. It's performed in a room that's minimum 105 degrees Fahrenheit and maximum 50% humidity.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But once you, the reason for the heat is for many reasons. One, of course, it's going to increase your flexibility. It also is good for your circulation. It thins the blood and allows, so if there's any blockages, any clotting going on, it thins the blood and allows for better circulation. I already mentioned the flexibility. It's good for the respiratory system, just opens up the lungs, sends more oxygen into the muscles.
Oh, wow.
So there are a lot of benefits, therapeutic benefits for the heat. Well, it doesn't matter what you're dealing with, what issues you have, what ailments you have, you walk into the room, you do these 26 postures, and you will, whatever your issue is, it will be addressed within the 26 postures. And it is proven that that's exactly what happens when you practice Bikram yoga. The beauty of it is, it doesn't matter what size you are, what race you are. You know, when you come into that room, as Bikram says, we're all in the same coffin box. Everybody is struggling and suffering together, right? And that's what happens in our community. Oftentimes, we have people come in who say, well, I was a little bit hesitant about coming in because, you know, I'm overweight. And then they come in and they see people who look just like them, size-wise, but are going through all 26 postures, all the breathing exercises. It's a matter of consistency in your practice. Doesn't matter what size you are. Of course, you know, as you slim down and trim up, you're able to execute the postures, you know, go even deeper in the postures, but it doesn't matter, and that's the beauty of it. You've already oxygenated the blood, which purifies the blood. So when you come out of the posture, the asana, the blood, high-speed blood, because you've cut it off, Bikram says, like the Hoover Dam. And then when you release it, the blood rushes to that whatever organ or ligament or gland or cell that you're working on and flushes it out with that high-speed oxygenated blood, and the healing takes place. So really the posture is the prescription, and the stillness out of the posture is where the healing takes place. Like that's the real medicine. And that the rest was history. And he said, you come back every day for 2 months and this will change your life. And I did, and it did. Open the studio 2.5 years ago.
Wow.
So it hasn't been that long. It has not been that long.
2.5 years ago, and it is currently rated in the top 10 of Bikram yoga studios in the country. Just throwing it out there. Might not have been that long, but perhaps you have a little something going on. How was it accepted within the community when you opened up the Bikram yoga studio?
You know, I think consciousness is being raised on so many levels, and even in our community, the consciousness is being raised. And I think people were very open to it.
Yeah, that's
people
awesome.
were very open to it, and what has happened is we now have a mix of both old Harlem and new Harlem coming to the studio, helping to heal our community. And by healing the community, you help to heal the world. Their health. Yeah. Tired of taking pills, you know, either maybe don't have health insurance, but still need to do things for their health.
It was an amazing array of people. People of every background, of every color, of every size, of every shape were in the studio, and I felt so welcomed.
But the way it has been designed, it's everyone can do it. Everyone can do it at their own level, and everyone benefits from doing it at their own level. And I think people feel comfortable coming because they know it, you know, it doesn't matter. I just started this. This is new to me. You know, it's a little bit foreign, but I'm going to try it. I know I'm going to feel better. I know I'm going to benefit from it. And then that's why they keep coming. Men love the practice. and you know, and we have relatively speaking, we have a really strong male population at the studio. We just want to continue to grow. And grow within the location that we have now. And then, of course, eventually, maybe even have another location still in Harlem. I tell them just come in with a childlike mind. You want to come in and play. It should be a playful time, your practice, right? Just exploring, and it's okay to fall down and get back up. Kids love to fall. That's cold, and they get back up and try it again. As adults, we get so self-conscious.
We don't want to look bad.
You don't
Let's
want
be
to look
really
bad.
honest. We don't want to look bad. We
You
don't
know
want to be
what I mean?
the klutz that
And in
falls
Bikram
over
yoga,
our class.
there's mirrors and the lights are up. There's no music, you know, no candles, just you, your body, your mind, and everybody else in the room. And you, of course, you think everybody's watching you. Nobody's watching you. But, you know, we try to encourage people, it's okay. You know, just come have fun. It's great to fall. That means you're trying. If you spend the whole time in a yoga class, any yoga class, perfectly balanced, something's not right. You know, you need the freedom to fall and try and pick yourself up and dust yourself off and try again. It's a part of your life. It's a part of the cleansing process that your body should be going through every single day. We put food, we put junk, we put things in our body, it's got to come out. You know, we need to facilitate it to come out, right? And the postures help that to happen. Through your skin, through the sweating, getting rid of the toxins, and through elimination. I don't want you to bring your life with you into the studio. I want you to leave your life outside of that studio for the next 90 minutes. It's all about you connecting with yourself and your higher self.
What is your idea of happiness?
My daughter,
Aww.
you were put on this earth to give and not to get. I mean, you're put on this earth to give. And I hold that close to my heart. With teaching yoga, I'm actually able to see the gift that I'm able to give. And they give me a gift back. And I feel through the yoga, I'm able to help people figure out what their reason is for being on this earth and how they can contribute to the earth before they're gone, right? And leave something behind. You learn it on the mat, you learn it in that studio, and then you take it out into the world. Right? There's so much going on in the world, so much destruction and hatred and war and death. Why? Right? There's no reason for that. Right? That's not why we're here. Right? We're here to embrace each other and love each other. We're all connected. We talked about this earlier.
Yes, we did.
We're all connected.
That's
Right?
right.
We're all brothers and sisters. And we all need to realize that and realize that it is possible for us all to get along. It really is.